Good morning. We're so glad you're here, that you've joined us to worship this morning, that you've made it back from Thanksgiving, or people have left you alone now from Thanksgiving. We're glad you're here. The psalmist sang, God, there is no good thing in my life that didn't come from your hand. And so this morning, as we stand and sing out this very familiar prayer, we're inviting our great God, who is the giver of every blessing, the fount of blessing, as the song says. We're inviting him to be in our midst and to receive our worship as we sing out to him. So let's do that now. till you came and rescued me. I was bound by all my sin when your love came and set me free. And now my soul can sing a new song. Now my heart has found a home. Now your grace is always with me, and I'll never be alone.
Good morning. Good morning. We're so glad to have you worshiping with us today. Thank you guys for choosing to be here this morning. Also, if you're joining us online, maybe if you're still traveling through Thanksgiving and seeing some family, we're glad that you're worshiping online with us as well this morning. One way we're going to continue in our worship today is also by observing the Lord's Supper. And so if you did not already, there were elements at the back on your way in. If you did not receive those elements, just raise your hand real quick and we'll have somebody run those to you. So we'll get those to you, but you're going to need those in just a little bit for the rest of our worship together. If you're a guest here, if this is your first time or maybe one of your first few times and you would like to get connected more with our church, our staff would love a chance to get to talk with you. So please let us know you're here simply by pulling out your phone right quick, starting a text message and sending the keyword FLGuest to the number 833-571-3475. In a similar vein, if you're here this morning and even throughout the rest of the morning, or maybe later on this week, you come to a point where you feel like God is calling you to make a decision. God's put something upon you. Maybe that is to make Christ your Lord and Savior. Maybe if that's joining the church. Please also take advantage of that phone number as well. So you can do that same phone number and send the word FLGuest. That's going to send you a little survey, a little form that you can fill out and get back to us, and our staff would love to be in contact with you this week. We would also invite you to take a moment and share on your Facebook the live stream of this. So this service, put it in your news feed for someone else to find, and you never know who this word of encouragement might be useful to or helpful to in their spiritual journey. But please share this service, and you can use the hashtag #TheGift. Okay, the gift. So make sure to do that. We're in an awesome season coming up to Christmas. Now that we've gotten Thanksgiving out of the way, we're all Christmas all the way, and that even starts here at First Lubbock next week. Next Sunday, we do one of our biggest serve events of the year called the Christmas Store, and we still need some volunteer help for that. But we conclude that night with Night of Worship at Christmas, and so you don't want to miss that. One thing I want you to understand, even more so than these awesome opportunities for you to come, is that these are excellent guest opportunities as well. So be sure to take advantage of those. Mark those dates down. They're on the screens behind me and in front of you. And so be sure to get those dates, use those, and make those invites to people in your life. This morning, we are going to see a video here in just a few moments. It's going to tell us more about that. But a couple of times a year, we have a group with us called the Gideons who do an excellent ministry of giving truly the gift of God's word to other people. And so the video is going to tell you a little bit more about them, but we'd encourage you at the end of our service today, if you feel led to, feel like God is putting this on your heart this morning after watching this video and considering it during the service, to give an additional gift this morning. So do above and beyond what you would normally give, but we'll have a few gentlemen at the back in the lobby this morning as you leave that you can give directly to. So this morning, we are one worship, which means we have an 8:15 body joining with our 11 o'clock body. So if someone was in your pew this morning, they didn't mean anything by it. We just didn't have an 8:15 service. But here's what we would like for you to do. Since we are one body together this morning, I want you to look around the room, find somebody you know, and shake their hands. Take a moment or two, greet somebody, say hi. That means everybody stand up. Go ahead right now. Go ahead and stand up. Don't be afraid. But look for somebody, find somebody, greet them. And when the lights go out, that's your cue to sit down. Thank you all for being here this morning.
Good thing it all didn't go flying.
But there was a ministry that came to this prison. And on this particular day or night, whatever it was, this lady, I heard her, there was a conversation outside my gate or my cell door. And this lady was asking for permission to approach the cell. But she made it a point to stop by, and she asked me, she said, is it okay if when I come over here, if I stop into your cell and just, encourage you, pray for you? Is that fine? I said, you can do that, but I'm letting you know that I don't want what you have. So for 1 year and 6 months, she went into intercessory prayer for my life. By this time, I had been in solitary confinement for 3 years already. I sat across a chaplain there, and he gave me a Bible, and it was a Gideon Bible. I remember he gave me the Bible, and he must have pulled strings or talked to the COs or the warden, whoever he had to talk to, but I was allowed for the first time to take a Bible back to my cell. And it was there that I started to read it. And it wasn't until I got into the book of Acts that I started to see certain individuals in there that they were normal people, normal men that God was using. And that got my attention. And it was through a Gideon Bible that I fell in love with the scriptures. And so, you're in there 23 hours of the day. If I was awake, I was reading this Bible, and it absolutely helped me to understand what God was trying to do with my life. Today is quite different, to say the least. Coming out after I made parole, I only knew church in a certain way inside lockup, and I didn't know what church was out here. I didn't know what to expect. I ended up at a church finally, where I started. I was being used as a youth leader, eventually to a youth pastor position in a very small church, and the same small church where I ended up meeting my wife. We worked together in the youth ministry for about 8.5 years, and then we pioneered a church here in Burbank. I've been married for 20 years to my wife, Sana. I have my oldest daughter is Samantha, and followed by my other daughter, who is Mia, and I have a 10-year-old son whose name is Jacob. I've been born again for quite some time, a few decades now. And I think that the more you study the Bible, the more you understand that you're just getting started.
We have such a good God, don't we? The psalmist sang, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good." But he went on to say, his mercies, his grace, his relentless love that this man experienced, you and I have experienced, his steadfast, abiding love endures, goes on forever and ever. So let's stand and rejoice in that reality as we sing of his goodness.
I've been held in your hand from the moment that I wake up until I lay my head. I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my God.
chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me, and like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace.
Many dangers, toils, and snares I have already come. 'Tis grace hath borne me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home.
My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me, and like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me, and like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. The earth shall soon dissolve like snow, and the sun forbear to shine. But my God, who called me here below, will be forever mine. Yes, He will be forever mine. Oh God, you are forever mine.
And thank you. Good seeing you. Glad you could be with us here. I know that a great many of our folks are still traveling, but we're glad that you're here with us and others that are joining us online this morning. As we enter in, beginning Advent next week, we are entering into the gift-giving season. And so I thought I would start off this morning by asking you to reflect and to consider what is the greatest gift that you have ever received. Now, I'm not talking about Xbox or PlayStation or that radio-controlled plane that you always wanted. I'm talking about the most significant, biggest gift that you have ever received, to the point that it was difficult to receive it. That maybe it made you uncomfortable to receive a gift of that kind of magnitude. A pastor friend of mine talked about receiving a phone call from a member of the church, of his church, and said, I want you to go down, Pastor, I've already talked to the Cadillac dealer. I want you to go down to the dealership, and we want you to pick out any Cadillac on the lot. It's yours. Now, my friend felt uncomfortable with that, and so he went and picked out a family sedan down at the Buick dealership. He said he is kicking himself to this day. But nonetheless, there are some gifts that do feel awkward. They make us uncomfortable. Some of you may remember the name of Everson Walls, all-pro defensive back for the Cowboys during the early 80s, throughout the 80s, really in its entirety. And he went to New York after that and then ended his playing career with Cleveland. He wrote a book in 2009 entitled A Gift for Ron. It was about his relationship with Ron Springs. Some of you may remember Ron Springs, a running back with the Cowboys who was ending his career about the same time Everson Walls was beginning his. And Ron became a friend, a mentor, helping him to navigate life in the NFL. And even after both of their playing careers, they had this close, intimate friendship. Both lived in the Dallas area, stayed in the Dallas area to live their lives after football. But Ron Springs was a diabetic, had all kinds of health issues, complications, even suffering from, had an amplication. He had a limb removed. Amputation. But he and Everson worked out every day. Now, Everson, for the most part, was lifting Ron Springs, taking him, helping him from station to station in that gym where they worked out. And it dawned upon Everson Walls, and he said to Ron, his friend, he said, "What is your blood type?" He said, "Maybe I could gift you my kidney." Now, there's a lot more involved in matching when it comes to organ donation. Matches far beyond blood type. But oddly enough, Everson Walls met all the criteria. And in 2006, he donated his left kidney to his friend Ron Springs. Everson Walls, his mother, was completely against the idea of her son donating a kidney. It was just too great a cost, too great a sacrifice, until she met Ron Springs. Ron Springs embraced her and gave her a big hug the first time he met her and thanked her. He said, "I thank you for giving life, giving birth to a son like Everson Walls. You not only gave him life, you have given me life." It changed her perspective completely. Donating that kidney in March of 2006, it was a transformational, life-changing event for both Everson, the donor, and Ron, the recipient. You may have seen some of their interviews before. Every interview that they ever had, they would sit there together and weep. Anytime they were asked questions about this gift, about this donation, about the gift that was given, the gift that was received, both these grown men would sit there and weep in front of the camera. It was life-changing. It was transformational for both. What we are doing this morning in observing communion, I'm reminded again that some gifts are of a magnitude that make you uncomfortable. Honestly, there's something about presiding over communion that has always made me uncomfortable. Martin Luther, the great reformer, made that same confession, said there was just something that made him uncomfortable about presiding over a communion service. Well, I know what it is. We were reminded of the sacrifice. We were reminded of the greatness of this gift, and it makes us uncomfortable. It's just too great a gift. It is too big a gift. And as a result, it's a gift that makes us uncomfortable. I'm keenly aware that every time we do this, there is always someone sitting here that says that has already made up their mind that says, "Well, I'm not going to participate. I'm not going to partake in this. I'm unworthy. I'm not at a place in my life where I'm worthy to do this. I can't. I'm unworthy." Strangely that you actually feel that way puts you in the very position that you need to be in to rightly receive this gift. Someone who's not a little uncomfortable with what we're doing this morning if there is anyone that doesn't have any sense of, I'm just not worthy of the gift that has been given, there is something wrong. In fact, if you sit there and think that you are religious enough and you're worthy enough for this, then you're probably not in the position, your heart is not in the condition and the position that it needs to be in to receive such a gift as this. But it is a gift that was given. It is a gift that is intended to be received. It is a great gift. It is a magnitude. It is of a magnitude that is unmatched. But it is a gift to you. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gifted his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him has eternal life." For God so loved the world that he gifted his only begotten Son. A kidney, that's a big gift. But a life is even a bigger gift. David found himself on the run. Over in 2 Samuel in chapter 23, David found himself on the run, and what he wanted more than anything was a drink of water from the well in his hometown. It said David in verse 15, and David had a craving and said, "Oh, that someone would gift me. Oh, that someone would give me water to drink from the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate." And David was much beloved by his men. They were loyal to him. They would give their lives for David. So the three mighty men forced their way into the camp of the Philistines and drew water from the well of Bethlehem, which was by the gate, and carried it and brought it to David. Yet he would not drink it. It's too big a gift. Too great a sacrifice. He would not drink it, but poured it out as an offering to the Lord. And he said, "Far be it from me, Lord, that I should do this. Should I drink the blood of the men who went at the risk of their lives?" So he did not drink it. For God so loved the world that he gifted his only begotten Son. And in contrast to the response of David to this great and sacrificial gift that was given to him, that was gifted to him by his men, and in contrast to David's refusal to drink, considering it to be the drinking of the blood of his men, the great sacrifice that they paid, Jesus would say in John chapter 6, in verse 53, "Unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and you drink his blood, there is no life in you." For God so loved the world that he gifted his only begotten Son, the greatest, costliest gift that has ever been given and hopefully has ever been received by you. And so for that reason, this morning, we eat and drink. Jesus said regarding his flesh, or the eating of this bread, "This is the bread which came down from heaven, not as the fathers ate and died. He that eateth of this bread shall live forever." That same evening, our Lord took the cup, and having blessed it, he passed it to his disciples with the command, "Take and drink. This is my blood, which has been shed for the remission of sin." And Jesus would say, "For as often as you eat this bread and drink this cup, you proclaim the Lord's death until he comes." Let's stand. And as we stand this morning, we will be dismissed with this blessing that comes from the hand of the Apostle Paul to the church at Philippi. It is the very one that we receive this day. And this I pray, that your love may overflow still more and more in real knowledge and all discernment, that you may discover the things that are excellent, that you may be sincere and blameless for the day of Christ, having been filled with the fruit of righteousness, which comes through Jesus Christ, for the glory and the praise of God. God bless you. Go in peace.